Uh, oh, yeah, hello. Have a pretty similar interest in nature and environment. Also stems from my family. My dad used to like take me up on a backpack hiking before I could even walk, so I relate pretty heavily on that. And also in photography, I enjoy it, but I'm honestly too scared to take a real camera up anywhere cool, just because like if I drop it. Like my dad was really into it back in the day, so I was like nice old film camera, and the lens is worth like 1K now. It's like I do not trust myself with that. So I respect you know, the guts sort of go for it because I just take my phone because I'm too scared to drop and break something more valuable. I also think it's interesting you're studying business. I was going to study business because that's kind of what my natural skill set, I guess, goes for. But for some reason, I decided to go computer science. So I think I'm going to go computer science and cybersecurity and then like selling cybersecurity. So like using business. I was just kind of scared that if I went business, I wouldn't have a as much of an opportunity. It'd be harder to find a job. I thought. Which in retrospect isn't necessarily true, but I've made it this far. I might as well stick with the path. I also found similar findings for question three that it's like a super interdisciplinary field. I also thought that was pretty interesting and also just really complex. I kind of like the more I read, the more confused I got, but I think I'll probably get a better grasp as the quarter goes on. And then for question four, you said you said it's crucial because it allows us to explore the human aspects of environmental challenges. And I thought that was a very good point. I made a similar point, but I think you phrased it slightly better. Probably because mine was a video response, and yours was like well thought out typing. But for me, I looked at it and said something similar, but not as concise or as well put. But I do think it's also very important to explore the human aspects of environmental challenges. Suppose just looking at them like separated from humans, as a lot of scientists and I guess other scientific fields do. Let's kind of look at problems or things in a non-systemic view, while humans are intrinsically related to it, usually perpetrators. So I agreed pretty heavily on that. And I also agreed heavily with the fields in the humanities can teach us about ourselves and our connection to the world in a more holistic way. Because I feel like a little bit detached from nature sometimes. Like when I'm in it, I feel very attached. But I do feel like there's a bit of knowledge that's lacking. I mean, for me, it's personally because I don't really have any like strong cultural ties to nature other than like from my family, which isn't necessarily cultural, it's more familial. So it's not quite as deep just because that history has been lost for a few hundred years. So I also felt like there's a really important holistic kind of value of humans in nature, and then it's really important to explore.